War doesn't always end with a final battle. Sometimes it ends with a mistake. And for the city of Troy, that mistake came wrapped in wood. For nearly a decade, the Greeks had tried everything. Brute force, all-out assaults, legendary warriors. Nothing worked. Troy's walls didn't just stand, they humiliated every attack, so the Greeks changed the rules. If they couldn't break the city from the outside, they would make Troy open itself. Then one day, the battlefield was empty, ships gone, camps abandoned, no sign of the enemy. After 10 exhausting years, the war just ended, or so it seemed. Outside the gate stood something strange, a giant wooden horse, too large to ignore, too deliberate to be random. Some Trojans saw it as a trophy, proof that the Greeks had surrendered and left behind a final offering. Others weren't so sure. There was unease in the air. One man stepped forward, a priest. He didn't celebrate, he questioned. Why would an enemy leave a gift? It wasn't fear in his voice, it was logic. To him, this wasn't victory, it was a puzzle, and puzzles in war usually have consequences. But Troy had been fighting for too long. People were tired. They wanted the war to be over. They needed it to be over. And when people need something to be true, they stop asking questions. So the doubts were ignored. The gates were opened, ropes were tied, and slowly, triumphantly, they pulled the horse inside their own city. That night, Troy celebrated. Music echoed through the streets. Fires burned bright. For the first time in years, there was no fear, just relief. But while the city slept, the story changed. Inside the horse was not wood, not emptiness, but men, carefully chosen soldiers, silent, disciplined, waiting. This wasn't a gift, it was a doorway. In the deepest part of the night, they moved. Panels opened, feet touched the ground. No alarms, no resistance, only darkness and opportunity. They made their way to the gates, and one by one, they unlocked Troy from the inside. Out at sea, the Greek army had never truly left. They were watching, waiting for this exact moment. As the gates opened, the war returned. But this time, Troy had no defenses, no formation, no warning, only chaos. The city that survived 10 years of war couldn't survive one night of deception. Flames spread, streets filled with panic. Everything they had protected was lost. And just like that, Troy fell. Not because it was weak, but because it believed the war was over. The Trojan horse became more than a story. It became a warning that the most dangerous threats don't always come with noise. Sometimes they arrive quietly, disguised as victory. And sometimes, the moment you feel safest is the moment you've already lost.